on, you guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing you another figure review. Today we are taking a look at the Ringside Collectibles exclusive NWO John Cena. This figure is only available at ringsidecollectibles.com, your #1 source of wrestling action figures. And when you shop there, use code FORLIFE to save 10% off of your order. So here we are. The NWO John Cena has arrived. Based off of his Wrestlemania match with Bray Wyatt. And looking at the box itself, this figure just looks great. Just such a nice little touch to it with a Tradition Bites on the front. You got the NWO logo on the top. This is actually not a sticker. This is actually part of the print. That's kind of nice too. A little more premium look. You got John Cena's NWO gear on the side. Another close-up in the black and white on the other side with Elite Collection on the bottom. You got the read-up on the back, as well as a nice image of Cena playing the guitar like Hollywood Hogan. And of course, if you wanted to open it, you can peel the front down, open the nice window box, and there's your exclusive. Can't wait to get this out of the package. We're going to come back. Taking a look at John Cena out of the packaging, just like the last few Ringside exclusive figures that we've gotten, such as the Bray Wyatt Firefly Funhouse or the Ultimate Warrior from Wrestlemania 12, we do get a special backdrop based on the match from Wrestlemania. You get the WCW Nitro stage, which he comes out and dressed in his NWO gear. So just a fun little bonus that's thrown in there. Accessory-wise, he does come with a bunch of interchangeable hands. You get the 2 open hands. You also get 2 sets of 2 sweet hands. Very nice. You get a lot as far as you get an NWO title belt. And I guess we can do some comparisons of the one that was released with the Ultimate Edition Hollywood Hogan in the next segment. But you also do get a removable hat. This hat feels a little more, I want to say gummy. I don't know, something about this material. It doesn't feel like the other Cena hats. It feels more rubbery. It feels like something that Jax would make, to be honest. I don't know. You guys can see that. Something about it is just different. Feels a little more softer of a plastic, I guess. You also do get this removable cloth NWO shirt. Taking a look at the scan, this was like really spot on. I do like the little smug. He's got that Hollywood Hogan face, you know, the duck lips going. I definitely do like the scan on this figure. And removing the shirt, so you get a better look at the torso. It does have the Velcro in the back. Comes off nice and easy. And that is the NWO shirt. I feel like the accessories alone is worth getting this exclusive. But here's the torso, the bigger John Cena torso. The jeans, and the protos, I thought they were black. This is more like a navy, like a really dark navy. I guess that's accurate to what he wore. And you got the black, I guess, boots with the white trim on the bottom. So that's a look at the attire. We're going to come back and do some figure comparisons. All right, so just getting into a few Cena comparisons, just to kind of give you an idea how this figure stacks up. We do have the Elite 34 John Cena in the camo, one of my favorites. We got what I feel is probably the best John Cena figure of all time, the Ultimate Edition Series 5. And to give you something a little more on par with kind of on the era of the NWO Cena, one of the newer ones, we got John Cena from Wrestlemania 35. And if you want to take a look at the scans of these two, since they probably are closest in more of the later run of John Cena, you can see the difference in the scan, the color of the hair, definitely a lot darker on the Ringside exclusive. And just to point out one more thing, based on the hats, so this is the hat that came with the Wrestlemania 35. See how solid that one is? And this is the Ringside exclusive. Definitely a different plastic. Personally, I like these hats. I don't know why they changed it, went to this. I don't know if this is supposed to fit better, but I don't know. I don't really like it. It just reminds me of something from Jax. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. We're going to come back and do some other comparisons. And how could we not put the NWO John Cena next to my favorite figure of all time, the Ultimate Edition Series 7 Hollywood Hogan? Just side by side, you can see the differences between the championship belts. The vac finish on the Cena belt actually looks to be a little better. Even though the one that came with Hollywood was more accurate to the era. Personally, I kind of like the NWO Championship belt that came with Cena. If you want to get a close-up, let's get these belts out of their hands. And you can see the difference. One that came with Hollywood with Cena. It's got the smaller N versus the capital N. And again, the gold vac finish on these just looks a little too dark. To me, this looks a little better, man. I don't know, I may grab some more to throw in Hollywood. And in case you were wondering, this is how the NWO shirt looks like on Hollywood. And just for shits and giggles, that's how Hollywood's gear looks on John Cena. Obviously ridiculous. Hollywood didn't really wear a lot of the t-shirts, but if you wanted to modify it and cut the sleeves, I guess you could. Definitely an iconic piece of fabric to have in figure form, the NWO t-shirt. But just one note on the two sweet hands, if you guys were looking to get, you know, the figure for the accessories, the skin tone on the two sweet hands doesn't quite match Hollywood. He's got a little bit of a darker tan than Cena. Cena's skin tone is a little lighter, so if you could see the difference in the camera, just wanted to point that out in case you guys were thinking of doing any fix-up with the accessories. But when this figure was announced, the NWO Cena, the first thing that popped into my head was Hollywood custom in jeans from his 2002 return to WWE. And in case you're wondering how that looks, here's how the Hollywood Hogan head looks like on the John Cena body. You know, the Ultimate Edition figure came with so many different head scans, so if you do have any extras lying around, you can definitely throw it on this figure. It's definitely passable. I will warn you, the skin tone on the Hollywood Hogan head is definitely tanner than the John Cena body. So if you throw the shirt on it, it'll cover it. And just for fun, I did do this custom out of a extra Scott Hall body I had. Just threw the Hollywood Hogan head on there with the molded on NWO shirt. That's kind of what I've been using for my 2002 fix-up. The jeans are obviously too light. You know, it is what it is until we get an official release. I'm sure we'll see that down the road. Hopefully Mattel will be pumping out some more Hogans. But height-wise, if you want to bring back the Ultimate Edition figure, you can see they stand pretty well. In scale, get them to stand. Stands pretty well in scale. Doesn't look too bad. So, again, it's definitely passable. Height-wise, it works. If you guys want to see the difference in the skin tone, I'll remove the shirt just to give you an idea on how the colors don't line up. Again, it's not that bad. Definitely some options to play with. And you know, if you really want a Hollywood in jeans, here's your chance to make one. So wrapping up here, as we have John Cena next to his WrestleMania opponent in the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Some final thoughts on this figure. I actually really do like it. I mean, you get quite a few accessories. You get 3 sets of hands. Those 2 sweet hands are going to be perfect to swap on your other NWO members for your collection. Great for doing some figure photography. The belt is absolutely beautiful. I like the finish on it. It looks really good. You get the iconic NWO t-shirt. The scan on Cena looks great. You know, great likeness to him doing the Hollywood Hogan duck lips. The hat, I'm not crazy about the material, but it sits nicely on there. I mean, and also a good plus is you can use this as a good base to do a custom for a 2002 return Hollywood Hogan. So there's definitely options with it. You know, if you don't want to keep it displayed as a Cena figure, you can do it into a custom Hogan. You can take the accessories, put it on your other figures. Me personally, I think I want to keep it as is. I mean, I will probably go back and grab some more just for the accessories. As far as the t-shirt, that's going to go a long way on the amount of NWO guys I have. You know, now I can have some authentic Mattel shirts to throw on them. So if you guys are interested in this figure, it is now shipping from ringsidecollectibles.com. It is their official exclusive. That is the only place you're going to find it. This will not be sold in stores. Go on Ringside, use code 4LIFE. It's fitting for this NWO figure. Bring it to your collection. Definitely highly recommended on my end. And before you guys go, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more great content. And always follow me on Instagram at AlexWestCollects. I hope you guys enjoyed this review and take care.